Good evening. The first part of Rugby World Cup is behind us, and now the real competition began among 8 best rugby teams of the world, in which Wales beat Ireland and will encounter France in semi-finale, who, a bit surprisingly, threw England out of the cup by winning the match as well. But some more about this later in the news. In this time we didn't do many things, and our forum was like in a deep slumber, all paralyzed by excitement of Rugby World Cup. But still, here are some things that worth to report about. And what were we doing all this time? We played Rugby World Cup Fantasy League, made one special podcast in occasion of Rugby World Cup, encountered the new pre-release beta of Minecraft, got a free anniversary edition of Zelda for 3DS and more. Well, let's begin with our edition. Exactly on 19 September 2008 the first edition of our news was broadcasted, what means we celebrated already third year of the series. From the first edition we encountered ups and downs of the show and came from weekly edition at the beginning of the series to 3 weekly or even monthly one. However, the Christmas and New Year are closing in, and I have no doubt there will be much more to report as closer as we get until then, so we could very easily broadcast weekly again. We had quite some special editions in those 3 years, from Christmas, Easter, New Year's, Halloween, and all the way to British and Irish Lions Tour and Red Nose Day ones. One of those special editions was showing you behind the scene of the Knight-Nui news as well. However, we've improved from that time too. We've got new software, new studio for the third time already, and quite amount of self-produced music which is used in the editions. Also, there are many different intros and outros to the show, which usually shows you what games we are playing or what big events we were in or we came across with. Many happy and a bit less happy hours were put into all those 129 regular and some special editions, and no matter what happens in the future, I believe we did a good job so far. Not only on our TV channel, you can listen our editions as a podcast from 125th edition as well, and you have latest edition also on several other places like our webpage, Home Harbor, or through Twitter updates from both Knight-Nui and Knight-Nui news accounts. The biggest achievement is our podcast in iTunes Store though, from where you can subscribe to our podcast and download it for free. Here was not any celebration of the anniversary though. Not just Knight-Nui news. Our TV celebrated the 4th anniversary on 22nd September, too. In 2007 the YouTube channel, later named KNTV, was raised with the only purpose to broadcast our commercial which we've made to advertise our forum and get new members this way. We never could even dream that from just one video at the beginning, the channel will grow so much. Today we have more than 600 videos on our TV, from which approximately half of them are originally produced by home studios or KN Studios. Famous series like the Do Me Blasters, the Do Me Wizard, Pitch You Hit and Run, Why We Don't Do Ads, Games on Network, Knight-Nui news and more are the mark of our TV. The most proud we however can be of our Lego music video, created in occasion of 50th anniversary of Lego Brick, which can pride itself upon the record of 264,815 views. Knight-Nui news, twice in a row awarded KNTV non-fiction show, surely gave the special mark to the channel with its 129 regular and some special editions. There you can find many trailers which were mostly broadcasted in occasion with E3 conferences or releases of the games. And surely we shouldn't forget many Doctor Who trailers broadcasted mostly at the beginning of the new seasons each year. Our TV is rich with a lot of other stuff related to Doctor Who, gaming or our network, and there's even now, when we didn't broadcast something new almost for a month, still enough interesting things to watch. Holidays are coming and quite some releases of the new games, so you can expect new uploads of the trailers and other things, including specially made Knight-Nui news editions, among which the first interesting one will surely be Halloween 1. If you watched all those from previous years, then you know what I'm talking about. This year we are surely coming out with a new horror scene. What to say more than congrats KNTV, and the staff of both KN Studios who put all their effort into each and every single movie you can watch on the channel. Here it came, the last episode of 6th series of Doctor Who. But we didn't post much about it though. However, some of our members wondered what's going on even at the end of the series. From last edition of news we put all the rest episodes for discussing and rating on the forum. You still can say your opinion and rate the Night Terrors, The Girl Who Waited, The God Complex and Closing Time episode.